it only really dawned on me that I was going to be putting my life in the hands of these Yoeleo wheels when I made my first descent here in Tenerife recently. I'd have to come down somehow. So putting my faith in these braking surfaces after hearing all these horror stories of them melting and exploding, well, these cheap Chinese wheels were going to be all that stood between me and a cliff edge. So I feel like I can definitely give an initial review now of what I think of these wheels. And in short, they've outperformed all my expectations. Like, I've never ridden fully carbon rims before, and I fully expected them to not be very good at braking compared to aluminium wheels, but I'm going to say they're just as responsive as any aluminium rims that I've ever had. The Cosmic carbon hybrid wheels I had with aluminium braking surfaces, I would say these are better than those. I would say that, wouldn't I? But they're just as responsive at braking. I can go through corners just as fast as I would with the Cosmics. So what's the difference? I was totally ready for these wheels to live up to the cheap Chinese carbon horror stories of melting, exploding, all that. I was ready for all that, and all they've done is outperform my expectations. So really happy with them, and I would definitely recommend them. Will I be going back to aluminium rims ever again? I don't think so, because I don't see why I would. There's no way, if you want to build a climbing bike, that I would ever go back to aluminium rims again, because there's just no reason to. I don't know why, other than long-term braking surface wear. That is the only thing I can think of right now, because these carbon wheels are just so responsive. They respond to your every push of the pedal so much more quickly than a heavier wheel would, and that's what you get with the carbon. They're just so much lighter than any aluminium rim I've ever had, for the same price point. For how much these wheels cost, what you get is insane. is everything I could have ever dreamed of, and more, because they've outperformed my expectation. And I can't wait to just keep climbing on these wheels and descending. I actually look forward to descending now on these wheels, because I know that I can put my faith in them, that they're going to keep braking as I want them to. They're responding. If you really wanted to descend hard on these wheels, you could definitely push it. My priority really isn't to push my descending limits right now, because my health means too much to me for me to crash for no reason. But whenever I have pushed these wheels through tight corners at speed, they've always felt responsive. I've always felt in control, and that is all that matters. Carbon wheels for life on my racing, my climbing bike, and stick to aluminium for everything else. But there's no way I'm going to be going back to aluminium wheels on my main road bike.